A tragic accident occurred in a parking lot at a private school in Los Angeles this past week, and it caused several people to be injured and one to lose his life. This was in Studio City. According to reports, a young student was crushed in between two vehicles and he later died. That was in the parking lot of the school. Several other students were hurt in the crash that took place on the campus of a Studio City K through 12 private school, and this was on Wednesday. The incident reportedly occurred just after 3 p.m. that day, and it was in the carpool line of the Campbell Hall School parking lot, and that is reportedly on Laurel Canyon Boulevard. It took place as parents, friends, and siblings were picking up students from the school. Sources reportedly said that the driver of a green SUV was in the carpool lane. This was in the back parking lot of the school. The driver was picking up her younger sister, who was a student there at the school. The driver of that green SUV then rear-ended the SUV in front of her, and that was just as a 15-year-old boy who was a student there was walking past, and it pinned him in between the two SUVs. They believe that he was walking in between cars and that he had a car at the scene that he was trying to get to. Investigators are now calling the incident a tragic accident, and it happened right in front of students and staff just as school was letting out for the day. According to witnesses at the scene, the student who lost his life, his dad was there at the school to pick him up, and his dad witnessed it all. The teen was then rushed to a local hospital, but unfortunately died from his injuries. The mayor's crisis response team eventually responded to the scene, and that was to offer support and recovery assistance to relatives and any witnesses at the scene who needed it. Reportedly, 2 other teens and 3 adults had minor injuries, and that was because the initial crash caused a chain reaction fender bender in the pickup line. Other cars were rear-ended just as students were getting inside of them to go home for the day. Now, there are conflicting stories about exactly what happened, why that one green SUV rear-ended the white one in the first place, but police have said it was not on purpose. Some are saying that the female driver of the green SUV accidentally hit the gas pedal instead of the brakes, but it's just not known for sure what happened. So because this was indeed a tragic accident, police said there will not be any repercussions for the driver of the green SUV who started the fender bender. There won't be any citations or charges, according to authorities. At this point, the name of the student who was killed has not been released. For the school, it was said classes and finals were canceled on Thursday, but they opened from 10 a.m. to noon that day for any grieving parents, students, or teachers to gather, and they reportedly made chaplains and counselors available to provide assistance to anybody who needed it. This is so very tragic. I can't imagine how that driver feels after this. I imagine she's got a ton of guilt. My prayers go out to that entire school community, but especially to the loved ones of the teen who lost his life. As I always say, you can just never be too careful. For more content, make sure to follow, and if you're over on YouTube, make sure to subscribe.